What's up, everyone? I hope your day is full of flamingos and wild ponies and armadillos. You gotta have armadillos. I saw my first armadillo this year. It was very cute. Thank you, Texas, for giving me that fun experience. If you're listening to this podcast today, I am actually in Austin right now performing at the Mothership all week. So check on my Instagram at Princess Shenk for dates. And today's guest is the one, the only comedian Felipe Esparza. He's here promoting his Netflix special Raging Full. Make sure to check that out. And as always, you can find me here Wednesday on Shenk and every Monday on This Bitch. And yeah, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. I'm on Patreon making more video content now than before, just $5 a month for ad-free content. You get all the Shenk you could ever want there. And then, let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shenk with the one, the only comedian Felipe Esparza. Guys, here it is. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shenk. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only comedian Felipe Esparza.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
We're good. Excited to have you on the podcast.
These are good. It tastes like Fanta.
It tastes like what?
Fanta or orange
Fanta.
squirt.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Slice.
Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know. They used to give me Red Bulls here, but then I started taking advantage of it too much, so they locked me out of the fucking refrigerator. So now they have this off-brand Red Bull for me. It's called Alani. It's not bad. I like an energy drink. Do you like an energy drink? Yeah? Does it give you a little bit of anxiety?
No, I don't really drink them unless they're free.
Yeah, well, there you go,
bud. Or they're in the
bud.
green room. I might drink half.
Yeah. So you have a special coming out?
Yes, February 11, Raging Full, Netflix, executive produced by Judy Marmel, my wife, Lisa Esparza, and my wife directed it this time.
Your wife directed it?
Yeah, a lot of people are probably saying, how come he gets to get special and I don't get a special? Well, they didn't give us a special. We had to produce it ourselves with our money, and then we sold it to Netflix.
You did, yeah. That's what a lot of people are doing that now. So you have to have the money to make the damn thing. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. You do a lot of stuff with your wife, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I'm friends with Gabby Lamb, and she opens for you sometimes.
Yeah, she does all the time.
Yeah. What's on your shirt?
Oh, my tour shirt?
Oh, hell yeah. What's it say?
At my leisure tour.
At my leisure tour. Fuck yeah. That's this year's tour, 2025 tour. Where can people get tickets for your tour?
Felipe'sWorld.com.
Felipe'sWorld.com. So where are you from? What's your story?
I was born in Mexico, but
Hell yeah.
I don't know much about Mexico.
You know?
I don't know anything. I grew up in Boyle Heights. I grew up in East Los Angeles.
You're an LA dude.
I'm an LA dude. I know where everybody was leaving. Man, I can't leave my only home.
Yeah,
I only know California. I don't know what's it like to live anywhere else, or this is where I belong.
Yeah, I grew up here too.
Where?
In the Valley. I'm a Valley girl.
Here in San Fernando?
San Fernando Valley, yeah.
That's where I live now. What high school did you go to?
I went to an all-girls Catholic high school, dude.
Which one?
Louisville.
Louisville?
It was fucked up.
Because I know in the Valley there's that, and there's Bishop Amat, right?
Yeah.
It's a Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of Catholic schools. Did you grow up Catholic?
Yes, we grew up Catholic.
Are you Catholic? Are you religious now at all?
No, but no.
Yeah, but like, doesn't it kind of stay with you? Like,
Yeah.
If you hear a siren, do you bless yourself?
No, not anymore. You know, it's funny. There's people who are Catholic who are like, who do that when they see a county jail bus.
They do? They just bless themselves when they see a jail bus?
They see a county jail bus, they bless themselves like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not in there.
That's funny.
Or maybe you do it for the people who are in there.
Yeah.
I've been in one of those buses and...
A county jail bus?
Yes.
Were you in jail?
Yeah, they were taking me from court back to jail to get released. And I was in that bus. And I always thought that you could see things out of there, but you really can't see anything.
Really?
It's made to see just a little bit out of the window. You really can't see, like, you can't wave at people. There's like a divider.
Yeah.
But there's a cage when you come in on a bus. There's a cage where they actually leave hardcore criminals, where they lock them up in actual chains while everybody's coming in with their chains to the back of the bus. My brother told me that because he said that there was a guy there on that cage. He from Montebello, California, and I think he had just he either murdered his family or murdered his wife's employees at a beauty salon, something like that. But anyway,
Whoa.
he murdered more than one person. But he said they had him inside the bus, but he was in the front, and he was shackled, like more shackled than everybody else. He said that everybody passing by was spitting at him.
No.
Yeah, spitting at him or releasing themselves on him.
So what, like pissing on him and
pissing
shitting
on
on him?
him.
Wait, so how long were you in jail for?
Oh, man, I was in there for like 11 hours, but that was my brother's story.
11 hours? What'd you do?
You know what? I didn't pay a jaywalking ticket.
No.
Yeah.
A jaywalking ticket got you in the slammer for 11 hours? I wouldn't want to pay a jaywalking ticket either. Fuck that ticket.
So if you don't pay that ticket, 3 years go by, it keeps accumulating interest. And then they finally pick you up and they realize that you never paid that ticket. Now it's that $2,500.
No, for jaywalking? Where were you jaywalking?
Downtown Los Angeles, across on Broadway to go to the movie theater, and there was a police across the street catching people jaywalking.
That's a bullshit ticket, though.
But they could arrest you for it. If you don't pay it, it just keeps adding up more money, more money, more money.
Damn.
Also, if you get like a traffic ticket, and if you don't, when you go to court, like it's not like say it's the traffic ticket is $700, but they add I don't know if it's a 70% assessment or 170%. So it's like your ticket $700, now it's double 1,400 plus 300 more, so it's 1,700.
No, fuck that. That's crazy.
Just don't get in trouble, man. That's it.
Just don't get in trouble.
Don't drive. Don't drink and drive.
Use the crosswalk. Do you drink?
No.
Are you sober? Do you smoke weed?
Hollywood sober. Mushrooms and weed.
Hell yeah.
I stopped drinking in 2009.
Yeah? What made you stop? Were you getting too crazy?
Yeah, man. I used to party with Joey Diaz.
Oh, shit.
But we only partied like one time, him and I.
Well, one time, and it was probably so crazy.
Because he didn't know that I partied. And I knew that he partied, but he didn't know that I partied.
Uh-huh.
So it was safer that we both didn't hang out together and partied.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. I love Joey.
It's not about the he's in the house.
That was a good Joey impression.
Yeah, I do a pretty good one. Me and my friend Rodrigo, we do a pretty good Joey impression. The co-host of my podcast, Rodrigo Torres, he had an actual Joe Diaz impersonation contest against Joe Rogan at the Brea Improv. And they were going at it back to back. But then my friend, he started doing more Joe Diaz hand gestures and moving his head like this. And then he did that little sweep and he won.
The little sweep. That's amazing. How did you and your wife meet?
The Laugh Factory.
You did?
Yeah.
The Laugh Factory Hollywood?
She was a waitress.
That's cute. How long have you guys been together?
Since 2006.
Cool. That's awesome. And she helps you with your work stuff. She's on it. She directed your special. You gotta trust your wife to let her direct your special.
She also produced and executive produced all my specials and edited it.
She edits too? Damn.
When I was on Last Comic Standing, when I won on Last Comic Standing, you had to submit jokes. And I'm good at writing a joke, but I only write it like one time. And then I know that's funny the way I wrote it, but then I just say it over and over. Maybe I write one word from the joke to remember the joke.
Right.
But I only write the whole joke once. So on Last Comic Standing, you have to submit 3 minutes of written material. So everything you're going to say on stage, everything, whether it's a pause, when you go, and then that has to be on the paper.
Yeah.
Can be no surprises. So I'm not good at that. So she would just type it all in while I'm saying it. It felt like, I don't know if you've seen that movie Mozart.
No.
Well, there's a scene in Mozart where Mozart is all fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, he is fucked up. I don't know what he's on whatever drugs they have back then.
Mozart was fucked up.
Yeah, he was drunk and he was slurring his words.
Yeah.
And there was a guy there who was also talented in music, Salieri,
Mm-hmm.
and he was dictating the music to him, and he was saying, and he was fucked up, and he goes first beat to the second beat, and then he'll like dictate the chorus of what he was saying,
Yeah.
and then he'll look at it and go, he'll just give it back, and then he'll say, he'll do the bass of the music, and then he'll give it back, and then put it away. The whole time he's writing his whole opera, laying in bed, dying, while the other guy is just writing. So that's how I was with my wife. Mom fucked up, drunk, and then she's writing a joke while I'm saying them.
That's awesome, dude. I need to get a wife, I guess.
Or carry a tape recorder and record it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're on the road a lot, right? Because I've tried to get you on the pod before, and every time you're like, "No, I'm on the road. I'm on the road. I'm on the road." What's your favorite place to go on the road? Do you have a favorite or a least favorite?
Places where you walk in and the guy has a dress on and a beard.
Yeah, okay.
Like Seattle or Portland.
Seattle.
Traverse City.
Traverse
Michigan.
City. Where anything goes.
Wherever if I walk into a place and the cashier looks like the lead singer of Green Day, but he's wearing a dress and a beard.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just Pam. His name is Pam.
Yeah.
I know that I'm in the safest part of America. Because if that guy's dressed like this, then he feels safe.
And if he feels safe, then you feel safe.
Because I know if they're looking for people, man, they're going to look for him first before they try to find out. Look for illegals.
Yeah, the guy in the dress
The
first.
guy in the dress. So, man, those are like Seattle.
Portland.
Sometimes, I want to go to these places.
Uh-huh.
Like Portland, and we're only there like for a day.
Yeah.
And I say, oh, damn, only one day. But sometimes I'm there from Thursday to Sunday, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Do you do stuff when you're there?
Yeah, I walk around, I get on a bicycle. I rent a bicycle, an electric bike. We do a lot of mushrooms and marijuana and eat.
Fun
Stuff.
That is fun stuff.
Go hang out with the staff.
You hang out with the staff of the club?
See what they got. Karaoke somewhere, maybe.
Karaoke? What's your go-to karaoke song?
I don't know, man. I like, depending on what the holiday is. Like if it's Christmas, I go for the song, this Irish punk band, the Pogues.
Okay, the Pogues.
So I play that Christmas in New York.
Christmas in New York. That's your go-to song?
Yeah, except there's the second verse of the song that's really very Irish. It's hard to sing. So just stop at the beginning. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in a drunk town. An old man said to me, won't see another one. So then that one, and of course, Doja Cat.
Doja Cat? Which Doja Cat song?
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I saw her in concert in Amsterdam.
You saw her in concert in Amsterdam? Was that sick? Was it fun?
I was right in front of her, man. Like I could have pulled her little string that was coming out of her outfit. That's how close I was. When she threw her glasses in the audience, I almost grabbed them, but some Dutch guy grabbed them.
Some Dutch asshole took her glasses first. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I love. See, do you get stage fright before karaoke?
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's
even
how
with my
I
family.
Am. That's how I am. I'm like, I need to be fucked up if I'm doing karaoke. I can't do karaoke sober. My boyfriend's really into doing karaoke, so I got him a karaoke machine for home, and he wants to do it all the time, and I get stage fright. And he's like, how do you get stage fright doing this, but you do stand-up? I'm like, I don't know, it's different. Because if you know you're not good at something, you got to really just commit to, just doing it.
Well, you can't sing?
No.
You can't even carry a tune?
No. Can you?
I don't know. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song to do karaoke to is Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. Do you know that song?
How they go? Is he sing it?
No, I can't. You're gonna
What's the
walk
lyric?
off and
Let's see,
leave,
do it.
dude. I can't. I'm stage right.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. Come on.
Wait, hold on. I'm all out of faith. I'm already torn. I thought I saw a man who was on to life. He was warm. He came around like he was dignified. Showed me what it was to cry. Do you know the song?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. That's what I was looking at.
Everybody knows.
I'm already torn.
Yeah. That's a cool song.
That's a good song.
Hell yeah.
Right? But yeah, dude, I get stage fright.
You ever go to a place where I don't know if you and your boyfriend go karaoke together, places?
Oh, we do, but he's good, and then it makes me feel like shit.
But you ever been to a place like out of town and you pick a song, and then later on the person with the clipboard walks up to you. I noticed you're gonna sing "Torn."
Yeah.
That's my song. I'm Barry. You don't know Barry?
No.
You don't know Barry?
Very.
Well, you can't sing that song because that's Barry's song. And if he do that fucking song, you're gonna just lose his fucking mind.
No, I've never pissed off Barry before.
Yeah, man. I had to go to the karaoke place in Hollywood. Right there by the Gaucho Grill. And they used to have, it was a sushi bar. And they had karaoke there. But it was all of the dregs of Hollywood that would go there.
Yeah.
Everybody, like all the waitresses that came out of work, they would go there.
Yeah.
And there was always like people just overdoing it, of course.
Yeah.
And there was I guess somebody picked a song that belonged to another person there.
It turned
they were going to have a karaoke fight.
That's crazy.
I took my friend to do karaoke once, and man, he started crying up there.
What do you mean? Because he got stage fright?
No, he couldn't read.
No. He couldn't read?
He couldn't read. I think, get down, stupid.
That's so fucked. That is so fucked. One time I tried to do TLC No Scrubs, harder than you would think.
It is hard, huh, once you get up there?
Once you get up there and you think you know the song, and you might know it when you're alone in your car.
In the shower.
Yeah, it's different when everyone's fucking looking at you.
It's embarrassing also when there's a lot of people, even if you know them, and you're already sucking, but you're not going to finish the song.
You gotta finish it.
You gotta finish it. You gotta get bad, man.
You gotta just embrace it and just own it, right? Like if you own the bomb, it's better.
I remember in high school, there was not karaoke, but everybody brought a CD to play or some music to play for the teacher to play for our party. Oh man! And then this girl, her song was like the shittiest song from everybody. It was, I think it was like a sad song.
Yeah.
And everybody, it was just fucking up the party, man.
Sad bitch.
I'm right there eating fucking Doritos with sour cream, with Oreos and a punch. She's really fucking up the mood, isn't she?
What song was it?
I think it was some sad song. I think it was, Hello.
No.
Is it me you're looking for?
That's a crazy song to pick. That's a crazy song. But I do like to listen to sad music alone. Do you like to listen to sad music alone?
Mm-hmm. I have songs that like nobody, like you ever have a song that you listen to by yourself, but you have never like exposed that song like to another person. They don't know you like that song.
Yeah, like I would there's lots of music like that. Like sharing your Spotify playlist with someone is more vulnerable than being naked in front of them. I feel like at this point, you know what I mean.
Somebody having that list of music you like and knowing about it, it's like them reading your diary for everybody.
Yeah, dude. Like when people post their Spotify raps. I'm like, that's brave. I don't need people knowing I like Taylor Swift.
Or you're one of those comics that goes, I never listen to no comics. I never listen. Then the Spotify shows up and you listen to Todd Berry all year.
Yeah.
That was my number one this year.
It was? He's great. That's hilarious.
I don't know, should I share it or he'll think I'm a freak?
No, Todd Berry is awesome. That's hilarious, though.
Yeah, so I was, in my top four, mine was, there was Todd Berry, And then, no, it was number one with Doja Cat.
Doja
I
Cat's
must
your
have listened to
girl.
that song a million times. And it was Todd Berry. And then it was like some British rapper that nobody ever heard of from London named MC Spider.
MC Spider? How'd you find MC
He
Spider?
plays bass. It's like Eric Spears, the
Yeah.
comedian?
Yeah.
He was talking shit on London rap.
Uh-huh.
And then I never heard London rap or British rap. He goes, man, I don't know, I can't do his voice. He goes, I gotta say one thing, man. I gotta say. This British rap. This what the fuck is this saying? So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go find out.
Yeah.
So then I got into this guy named MC Spider. He's a black dude.
Uh-huh.
He's like 40, in his 40s now, and he plays a genre music called bass drum.
Okay.
So his bass drum is basically house music with lyrics.
Cool.
So it's like boom, 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 boom. But I don't understand the lyrics, so he's not real fast. Jamaican.
That's crazy.
So yeah, nobody knows I like that.
No one knows you like that.
Nobody knows I like one song from, oh man, it's a very soft song. I know like everybody, like pussy. You know, if it would have popped up with my friends, I would have to change it real fast.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
Oh man, it's by that woman that she sings and she has real short hair and
Sinead O'Connor?
I wish. No. her sidekick plays a cello.
What?
La da 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 da.
Her sidekick plays...
Natalie Merchant? No.
Natalie Merchant?
No, not Natalie Merchant.
She sings Carnival, that song from the 90s.
No, not her. Oh man. The song is called Rain. It's her voice is very how do they feel when I'm by myself? La da 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 da.
I have no idea what your cover of it, whatever it is.
I'm bad at it. I sound better in the shower when no one's around.
It's fucking amazing. So, how is Amsterdam? Was that your first time in
You
Amsterdam?
never been there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you need to go.
I know.
There's a room you could do in Rotterdam called Club Hog.
Club Hug?
Haug, Hog.
Hog?
Yeah, the guy that owns it is named Marcel, and he used to book comedians out of Montreal to do a TV show in Amsterdam.
Fuck yeah.
So he was a booker.
That's awesome.
He's the one that booked me to go to Amsterdam back in the day. So now he owns a comedy club, and they love American comedians at that place. American comedians do well there.
In Amsterdam?
Yeah, no, Rotterdam is like
Rotterdam.
it's the same country.
Mm-hmm.
Rotterdam is like the joke is well, not a joke because I don't think people from Rotterdam think it's a joke, but the difference between Rotterdam and Amsterdam is Rotterdam got bombed by the Nazis,
Okay.
like obliterated,
Okay.
and then Amsterdam didn't.
Okay.
But they're the same country.
Damn.
They're the same country, but by the time before they got to Amsterdam, I guess they had surrendered, and they had surrendered.
Yeah.
And give up the Jews, and
Yeah.
then that's it. But if you go to Rotterdam, it's like brand new. It's like a New York. It's like a real new, brand new city. Then you go to
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is
Old.
Holland, man. There's fucking still windmills.
There's like prostitutes and windmills, right?
Yeah.
What a combination.
Man, prostitution is legal in Amsterdam.
Uh-huh.
It starts I think they open at once the sun was down, and it goes on till like 2 in the morning. 150 for half an hour.
A half an hour?
Yeah, 150 euros, which is, I don't know how much that is in American money. 220, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You did that math quite fast, Felipe.
Yeah, and I saw a documentary on the red light district before I got there.
Yeah.
And when you go inside the room, which is half of this room,
Uh-huh.
there's a because as an American, also like you got friends who are female at home, so
Yeah.
you think about their safety. Like how safe is this comedian is walking back to her car after the gig. Should I offer to walk her home?
Yeah.
Or this bitch gonna take her chances?
Yeah.
Like I am, because I'm scared too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or should we both walk together?
Yeah.
You know, you think about those things, especially in LA, because it's crazy. When you go inside the room, the headboard, I guess, from a bed, like your bed is brown. Well, I don't know if you have a headboard.
Yeah.
I didn't have a headboard that you uncommon for a long ass time.
I got a headboard
But you had
this
the
year,
wall.
and I was like, dude,
You made
I
it. You know,
made
you're
it.
doing good.
Yeah, I got a green headboard. I got it off Amazon. It was like $150. I was like, I don't care. It finally feels like a real bed, dude.
You know, you're doing better in your career.
Yeah.
That's how you know, man, you're doing it well in comedy, man.
You got a headboard?
First, you just have a mattress or you're sleeping on somebody's couch.
Yeah, and that's dark.
And then your bed doesn't have the legs.
And there's no box spring.
There's no box spring.
It's just a mattress on the floor.
And then you forget when you're happy one day, you jump and you realize, oh yeah, there's no box spring on this bed.
Yeah.
So you have so this headboard and this prostitute's bed has a big giant button that you can press with your head. So she's saying, "Hey man, too rough," or "Give me the money," or she's trying to rob me. It's like an alert button
On the bed?
on the bed, and then the Dutch police pimps they come in, they beat your ass.
Really?
Yeah.
If shit gets crazy, the prostitute just hits the button.
Yeah, it's like this big. She just presses that button, and then it alerts who cops that are nearby.
How do you know this?
I saw it in a documentary,
Oh, shit.
and I told the girl, press that button. Because I've been into a bit. I said, what if you don't know this? You know, it's your first time. You're getting the BJ of your life. Then you put your head back, bro.
And you hit the button, and then next thing you know, you're
Then they
arrested.
hog tie you on the way out.
Dude, that's crazy.
There's stuff like in Amsterdam that I did that I wouldn't do in America at all.
Like what?
Like eat fries 2 times a day.
Eat fries twice a day?
Yeah.
Because you're just like, fuck it, I'm in Amsterdam?
Man, I don't even, when I'm here, I never tell myself, you know what, you know what sounds good right now? Fries from Wendy's right now.
Yeah.
Or fries from anywhere, but over there, like, I guess there's this big old, like, you know, when you get flowers for your birthday, it's that big, full of fries.
Yeah.
And all these flavored mustards.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Garlic mayo, jalapeno ketchup.
Jalapeno ketchup.
And then, you know that, I don't know if you have pad thai.
Yeah.
You know that peanut butter shit they put on top?
Yeah.
Well, they put that on the fries there.
Ooh, like peanut sauce?
Yes.
On fries?
On fries. With
Damn.
nacho cheese and...
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so we eat that shit twice a day.
What about like the cafes? Like, do you get like little edibles and stuff? Will those fuck you up?
Yeah, man. They're like almost like 3 grams of weed
Okay.
inside the
in
little
one.
cake. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know till I took it, and I was high on a plane the whole time.
Yeah.
Started getting paranoid.
Being high on the plane can go one of 2 ways. Sometimes it's great and you can just kind of zone out. But I've had times where I was sitting in the emergency row and they were like, "Are you good to assist an emergency?" And I was so high and I was like, thinking I wasn't, but I had to say I was fine because I'm not going to tell them, no, I'm high. But it fucked with me the whole plane ride. I kept being like, I hope there's not an emergency because I'm too stoned to have to be the person in charge.
Did you know you ate the edible, or did it take a long time to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I hate that when that happens, because then your back starts getting hot at first.
Yeah, when the edible hits on the plane or at the airport sometimes, like I hate being high going through TSA too because I overthink things.
I was in Newark Airport before marijuana was legal in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And one of the comedians, they caught him in the airport.
Yeah.
At the TSA with a joint.
What'd they do?
It was a bent joint. Well, they let him go through.
But
did? Later on, they arrested him. But he didn't know. He walked through. They let him go. But then, like, it's like I'm watching you come towards me. Hey, Felipe, what's up? And I put an edible in my mouth as you're coming towards me. And I'm chewing it while you're coming towards me. Then you tell me, because you know the cops are behind you. You're trying to talk with like a guy, like Jeff Dunham with a puppet.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So he's looking at me and goes, hey, man, they found a joint in my bag.
No.
Right? But I'm thinking in my head, like, I still have edibles in my teeth, my gum. And I'm thinking, what? He goes, I thought he was telling me, hey, man, I'm going to drop a joint in front of your feet. Put your foot over it. So the cops, man, black people, man, they got it bad, man, because they didn't have to do all this for him, but they tapped him and they handcuffed him right there in front of me.
No.
And the cop goes, we're going to take your friend, and they release him. Then I was like, I still had like a lot of edible in my mouth and went,
That's crazy.
Yeah, they took him. But then they released him. I guess they wanted to make a show.
What the fuck? For one little bent joint?
It was sad, man. It was like crumpled. It was like had arthritis. It was like...
Yeah. One crumpled little joint that's bent, that fucking sucks, dude. Sometimes I see they'll have like the boxes. It'll be like cannabis amnesty box.
Oh.
Sometimes it'll be like after TSA. I'm like, why would you need to get rid of the weed after TSA?
I know, right?
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah, you made it. You made it.
You get paranoid though when you see that the amnesty one before you get on the plane.
Yeah, I get paranoid, and I get paranoid when I see the dogs. But then I'm like, I think they're looking for explosives
or real drugs.
Yeah, like lots of cocaine or something. Yeah.
Have you traveled where you're in a plane with convicts?
No.
Like they're transferring a criminal to another state, but you're in a plane with them? Never?
No.
You should travel more, man.
What do you mean? How many times has this happened to you?
I was on Delta, right?
I only fly Delta.
Uber Black, I just dropped me off.
Uh-huh.
Right? Then I saw this black SUV.
Uh-huh.
Like real nice SUV. It was like my SUV from the Uber, right? But this one just looked better. Like it just had lights. It had lights like a cop.
Right.
And they were on.
Uh-huh.
And they took out this criminal out of the two criminals out of the van, and they were wearing burgundy jumpsuits. And I don't want to say that I've been to jail many times, but I haven't. I never seen a burgundy jumpsuit.
Oh,
I know
I
that
orange.
It's orange, right?
Yeah.
Even George Perez, right? Light blue, maybe.
Yeah.
But I know that if you have a wristband in county jail, in court, and if it's red, you're there for murder, okay? But I know that part. You know, it's like, I don't know Girl Scout badges, but I know this.
Yeah.
So, and if you ever seen a person like come out of a van that's been in prison, even if they're dark complexion, like if they could, like even if they're me or David Lucas, you know,
Yeah.
you could tell that they were put away. They've been away from the sun. Something about their complexion, you could tell that they've been away from the sun.
Yeah.
So I saw him come out, and then they put a coat over his
red band.
His handcuffs, and then he was going through TSA, and then I turned my back, and later on, one of the guards recognized me as a comedian. Hey, man, I'm a big fan. Oh, thank you. He walked away, and then the guy that we're with, he just didn't even look my way. He was just walking like this with his handcuffed feet.
And did he fly on the plane with you?
He flew on a different plane. But I've seen two girls one time.
Two girls?
And they were being transferred to another place.
Did they look hardcore?
They look like Orange is the New Black. You know, they were hungry.
Did they look butch?
No, they were cute.
Damn.
But I always wonder what's the feeling like. Like, you know, like we're free.
Right.
And you and I are walking around free. Nobody wants us. Nobody wants to arrest us or capture us.
Yeah.
But to be with those two cops, unhandcuffed, those two ladies, knowing that you have no freedom, like there's no way you're gonna leave right now and get a bad order at Starbucks right now.
Yeah, you're not getting a macchiato, bitch.
No, man. That would be like the ultimate follow me to the principal's office.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because when you're telling a little kid, follow me to the principal's office or follow me to the dean's office.
Yeah.
You can't turn around and go back with your friends and eat cereal.
Yeah,
or fuck around.
Yeah. Did you get sent to the principal's office a lot?
You know what, man? I was sent to the dean and one time, and I knew like the I knew the routine. I knew that there's 3 slips on that paper. And I'm supposed to give one to the dean, to him to sign and keep. And I know that there's supposed to be one to keep on file, and the other one belongs to the teacher.
Okay.
So I already kept the dean's one from the last time. So I would just put his signature over the 3 papers and not go to the dean's office.
Whoa, you forged the dean's signature?
Office.
What were you doing to get in trouble?
Talking out loud, like I had a teacher named Mr. Bass.
Mr. Bass?
And he was a cool man. He was a cool science teacher. I learned a lot in his class.
Yeah.
But I used to always talk out loud and be funny, and they would throw me out the class and take me to that one class that didn't like going, where there was no chairs or tables. And you're going to take your shoes off.
No. You got in trouble? They took you to a class where there's no tables and you have to take your shoes off?
Yeah, and I could be with the other crazy motherfuckers.
When all the other delinquents?
Well, that was their class, but if they put me in that class with crazy people. Well, they're not crazy, but you know that they were.
They're not crazy.
They were in high school, still holding hands, going to lunch.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I didn't really get in that much trouble in school. I didn't go to the.
You must have been a nerd.
I was, dude. I fucking was. I wore my retainer to school for like too long, top and bottom. Because I wanted braces. Everyone else had braces. I didn't have braces. I wanted to fit in. Because I wanted to get rubber bands because you can change the colors for the holidays and shit.
That's funny, man, growing up like that. What you want? Because I had to... You must have spent a lot of time alone as a kid.
Me? Yeah. Well, no, I had one best friend, and we would tie our shoelaces together and try to run during recess. We were nerds. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, man. I would hang around with kids that were like not. Maybe like there was one nerd with us, but he didn't get bullied because he was with us.
Yeah.
He got bullied by us.
Yeah.
But we had but depending on what it's funny, you might not be a nerd with these people, but then you go hang around with the cool kids and you are a nerd.
Yeah,
or you go around with the sports and you realize you're not a nerd there, but you also can't play sports. But you're not a nerd because they already have the nerd there who knows how to play sports, but he looks like a big dork.
Yeah,
you're just a guy who sucks and that with those friends.
But he can catch the fuck out of a football.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was cooler in high school. In middle school, I was a fucking nerd. But then there was like the cheerleaders. Were the cheerleaders at your school slutty?
I don't know, man. To me, when I was such not into that stuff or I was not part of the football world or the cheerleading world. I was hanging around with the kids who would say stuff like, "Man, I think I'm gonna run away today."
The misfits.
Or they'll say, "Who wants to go to Melrose and steal some silverware, steal those punk rock rings?"
No.
Or who wants to go or somebody from our group, he signed up for those Columbia records or CDs.
Yeah.
Did you get a bunch of CDs for free so we'll go listen to them at his house?
That's so funny.
Or we'll ditch school or find a stranded dog and wash them and then release them.
What?
We used to do that when we ditch class. When we walk in and we find a dog by himself and we feel bad for him. So he'll be our dog for the whole day and then we'll wash him, feed him, and then release him again.
Bye. That's crazy. What about hacky sack? Did anyone? I remember like the stoners used to play hacky sack.
That's one of that thing?
Yeah, it's like that little ball that looks kind of like a Rasta ball, and you like kick it with your feet.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, I live in a Hispanic neighborhood, so our hacky sack was a real big soccer ball.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But did you guys have like in your school, like there was a bunch of kids that were like, I guess in the movie they call them the burnouts, but they're stoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were some who were just not disco, but they were more like fashion than everybody else.
Yeah.
They were wearing the new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't be over there with your old shit.
Yeah.
You couldn't be over there with your fucking kids or champion shit when it wasn't cool.
Yeah, dude. I remember in like 5th grade, remember this because in 5th grade, like some kids are way bigger than others. Like some kids go
Oh,
through.
they have hair.
Yeah. Like this kid, he looks so big, and I remember thinking he's so big, and he had these brand new shoes, and he got ketchup on them, and he cried, and he looked like such a pussy, but he was so big. It was weird to see him crying because he got ketchup on his shoes.
You ever like get embarrassed because you farted in class?
I didn't fart in class.
I did, man.
Like rip a fart.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's funny, man, because I used to get bullied by this black kid named Sammy, and he was like bullying me from 2nd grade to 5th. I thought I was going to take this guy to college with me.
Yeah.
Because he bullied me every year.
Yeah.
But one day we're sitting in class, and I was like, I guess we were going through some hard times. I didn't even know it, but my shoes were ripped. They had a hole. And I was wearing these pants, and I look and I think back now, I'm wearing banquet pants.
Banquet?
Cinta and shit.
Banquet pants?
You know when you work at a banquet or you work at for a buffet or a wedding?
Yeah.
So I'm wearing those pants with a yellow striped T-shirt. Then I let one out, but it was one of the ones that just.
Yeah.
It was the one that just starts getting bigger and bigger, like boom.
Oh no.
Well, and then the bully kid said, "You fucking farted." I was so embarrassed that people were gonna know I shit in my pants when I farted. That I want them to know. That I said, "No, motherfucker, you fucking farted, you black motherfucker." And then I started fucking beating his ass, man.
No.
Like fucking, what's his name? That little kid from Christmas Story.
I know what you're talking about.
Beat the fuck out of him, bro. I beat the shit out of him, bro. Like 2nd grade, motherfucker, 3rd grade, 4th grade. This is 5th grade now. And then he didn't bully no more. But I was more afraid. Like, I guess the bulliness, I didn't care that everybody knew they were bullying me. But I didn't want the whole school to know also that this guy farted and shit himself or something. So that was the embarrassment. So I had to fight for my fart.
You had to fight for your fart.
So I said, "You farted, motherfucker. Tell everybody you farted. I farted. Shut up."
Oh, no. And then he stopped bullying you?
No, he kept it on my... I had to beat his ass again later on when we were adults.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he thought it wasn't over. Like, like this guy like in his 20s now, trying to bully me, I bust a bottle over his head.
You did?
Yeah.
Fuck. Sammy's not gonna fuck with you
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, no.
But he was one of those crazy kids, man. Like, I remember he was walking, and some Vietnamese guy was driving and splattered his fucking sagging blue khakis and his cool white tank top, his Nike Cortez. This guy has style, and he had real style. But the guy flashed mud on him. And he made that guy give him money for his dirty clothes right there. And then he didn't want to, and they got into this big old fight. And all those Asian guys came out, and it was like Vietnamese against blacks. And it was over mud on pants.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm glad it wasn't me. I would have taken care of it right there.
Wow. What a fun podcast. That's our podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you know what's funny, man?
What?
When I see these people at my shows, and they still want to act like that, like they'll say something to throw me off, like they'll say, "Oh, fuck you, Batman," and nobody knows what the fuck is Batman, but it's me, right? But they're doing that to annoy me, or still trying to bully me, at this age.
Yeah.
That ever happened to you? Like you see your bully at your show, or
no, I saw one guy.
Ex.
I saw one guy who was this fucking redhead. This redhead guy who has long hair. But when in middle school, he thought he was the shit because his dad was in the band Toto. You know that song, Africa? God bless the rain down in Africa. His dad was.
Don't lie, that's your ghost song.
that is a good karaoke
That's
song.
the song you probably listen when you go into a gig in your car, you party by yourself.
Yeah. So he thought he was the shit because his dad was in that band, right? And he tried to make out with me. He was my boyfriend for like an hour in 7th grade, and I didn't want to.
So the Toto from the band trying to make out with you?
Toto's son.
Oh, little Torito.
Torito, yeah. Little ginger.
And take your Toto too!
Yeah. He thought he was the shit because his dad was in Toto. And then I wouldn't make out with him because I was like 7th grade, and then he dumped me and started dating someone else. And then like 10 years later, he came to a show. And I barely said hi to him. And now every once in a while, he likes my pictures.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was crazy. Like, when like I take Rachel Wolfson, right? You know her?
Yeah, Wolfie.
She goes with me on the road.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I run into like a friend of the comic I'm on the road with all the time. Like I might run into a friend of Gabby's.
Yeah.
Or from this.
Right.
I'm gonna run into a friend of yours. So sooner or later somebody walk up to me.
Fuck yeah.
So this fucking dude walks up to me. He goes, "Yeah, man, I used to be in high school with Rachel Wolfson."
That's so weird.
He goes, "Well, yeah, man. Tell her I said what's up. We used to call her Dirty Vegas."
Dirty Vegas. That's so funny.
So I text Rachel right away. Man, we're fucking, male comics are more gossipy than any other female comic in the world.
That is true.
As soon as he said Dirty Vegas, I group chat her with a bunch of other comics that know her. What's up, Dirty Vegas?
That's crazy. So let's one more time tell people where they can find your special and where can they find your show dates and anything else you want to plug or promote.
I'm going to be, my special comes out February 11 on Netflix, Raging Fool. I have a podcast called What's Up, Fool? And History for Fools. And I'm going to be on that show on ABC with Tim Allen and Kat Denning, Shifting Gears.
The new show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have a guest starring role.
That's awesome.
Because it's a restoration car shop, so you got to throw in one Mexican mechanic.
And that's you?
It's funny, I don't know shit about cars.
That's awesome. Go check out his special. Make sure to support his podcast. And where can people find your show dates?
My show dates are at felipesworld.com. Depending on when this airs, I'll be in this week I'll be in Detroit, Michigan, and Toronto, and the following week I'll be in all dates at felipesworld.com.
Okay, hell yeah. Get tickets
Thank
to
you.
Felipe.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. And Princess?
Shenk.
Yeah, Princess Shenk. Yep. And thank you guys for listening to another episode of Shenk. You can find me here every Wednesday on Shenk, every Monday on This Bitch podcast with Kim Congdon. And I will be in Austin doing spots at Mothership for the next couple weeks at Princess Shenk on Instagram for show dates and patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.